You try your best, but it's not quite there. You try your best, but it's not quite there.
Internet, good evening. It's been a while since I've done a Pokemon battle. So I decided to go and find an Ubers match, which was pretty fun. Ubers tier, it's fun at times. Sometimes you just want to hurt every Arceus you see because Arceus is just so ridiculous. But I'm bringing Sun and he's bringing Rain. I used to have a Reshiram on this team because Reshiram just wrecks everything in the Sun, but we'll just get into it. I decided to lead off with my Groudon because I feel like I would outslow the Kyogre, but he actually leads with Shaman. Now, I don't want to take a Seed Flare because Groudon isn't very specially defensive, but he predicts my switch and goes for Sub. And I have a Scarf Ho-Oh, so I'm going to go for Sacred Fire, take out his Sub, because I don't think he can do much to me. He sets up a Leech Seed. So that kind of works out for him, but I'm faster, so he knows he's going to switch out to Kyogre. I don't know why I didn't switch myself, because that was pretty obvious. But Sacred Fire does nothing to Kyogre because it's in Rain, and it's a Kyogre. So I go into Palkia, expecting to take any water hit really well because I quad resisted, but he actually double switches into his own Palkia. Now, here I thought I would be able to outspeed because I am max speed and I go for Sub, but he's actually a Scarf, which is shown right here because he outspeeds my Shaman S, and does a lot of damage. So now, fortunately, I know he's Scarf now, so I can go into my specially defensive Excadrill. Kind of weird to think about, specially defensive Excadrill, but it works out because it resists a lot of the dragons in Ubers, so I'm able to set up Sub on his Switch and go for Rock Slide on a Shaman S. He has to go for Seed Flare to break my Sub, and I'm pretty sure that specially defensive Excadrill can take a Seed Flare from a Sub-Seed Shaman, so he does go for it. I do live it and take him out with a Rock Slide. So specially defensive Excadrill, pretty neato. What does he go? He goes into Kyogre. And I actually leave in Excadrill as Death Fodder and go for Earthquake. And the fact that I outspeed him means that he can't be Scarf because I don't have like any speed investment. So he doesn't stay in, and I go for Seed Flare on his Ferrothorn. I probably should have predicted his switch, but I didn't want to lose my Shaman when it could do so much work. But I'm only got one more hit before Life Orb, so I go for HP Fire, and it does a lot to his Ferrothorn. Especially after the Spec D drop. But he sets up spikes as I die to Life Orb. So I go into Groudon, set up Stealth Rock, gonna be useful later. But Power Whip, considering it's super effective, Groudon's pretty good, physically defensive. So Fire Punch the Ferrothorn, and he goes in Kyogre. What do I do? I think I go into my, I go into Giratina, and he actually predicts that pretty well, goes for Ice Beam. It probably was a multi-purpose thing because he probably could have taken out my Groudon, because that's a Specs. It's a Specs Kyogre, considering how much it does to my Giratina. So I lose my Giratina, pretty sad. So I go into Ho-Oh, gonna plan to Brave Bird it, but he actually switches into Palkia. I don't know why, he probably shouldn't have done that. But Brave Bird kills it. And now he's going to go into his Excadrill, and I can't really do much to Excadrill with Brave Bird, and I'm Scarfed, so I have to go out into Groudon. I don't know why he didn't predict that, because he went for Rock Slide, and it does nothing to Groudon, because Gummy the Groudon is just physically defensive monster, and he can't take me out with any attack because I'm physically defensive, and I go for Earthquake, and it kills the Kyogre. Unfortunately, the Kyogre is going to be able to set up the Rain, and I don't have the opportunity to switch Gummy the Groudon out and then back in. So Arceus Ghost comes in, and I actually go for Thunder Wave. I don't know what I was predicting. I just went for Thunder Wave to cripple it, I guess. But now I'm going to switch out into Ho-Oh. I don't know why I did that either. But I do have the punishment on this Ho-Oh, and he is at +2, and he's a Ghost type. I thought it would do more, but Arceus is so good. So Shadow Claw is going to take out my Ho-Oh. Fortunately, I still have Gummy the Groudon. I expected him to extreme speed right here, but he doesn't, so I'm able to take him out with an Earthquake. His last is his Excadrill, and even if it's Excadrill, Gummy the Groudon with massive physical defense, take that Earthquake, go for his own Earthquake, kill him, and that's going to be the end of the game. So, pretty good Ubers match. Did I mention that this is against Moustache Marshall? I don't remember if I mentioned that at the beginning. But, that's the end of the video. Like, comment, subscribe, and I will see you in the next video. I'm sorry that this is kind of rushed. I just got soaked by lots of rain and stuff, and I'm tired. So, goodbye.